Alright, good evening everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt, and tonight's supplement review with us, we have Competitive Edge Labs Clomidex. Natural testosterone booster, hormone optimizer, estrogen control modulator, recomposition agent, hormonal, endogenous hormonal and non-hormonal, anabolic and androgenic stimulation. Yeah, so here we go. Competitive Edge Labs, I'll be reviewing more of their products. I got a lot of good things to say about this company. They're not as widely known because they really put more into their product than into their promotion. I mean, they spend money on advertising, obviously, but they're not in the nationwide chains or anything like that I'm aware of, which is really surprising because most of their labels are compliant and loaded as far as I can see. I've had a lot of great experiences, so I'll have some other reviews for these guys. But getting into this one, it's 6 vegetarian capsules. The servings per container, you get 30 servings. The capsules are white like this. They are colored, unfortunately. It'd be nice if they were just straight clear with the powder in there. Garage Gym Homie, GGH, who most of you guys, if you're looking at this channel, you're probably aware of his reviews, and he's been advocating for that, as I have as well, trying to remove a lot of the artificial dyes and stuff that really, you know, they have an appeal, but at the end of the day, this is the health and fitness industry, and we need to think about what we're putting in our bodies before what we're promoting for appeal. And look, every now and then it's fun to do, I get it, but I would say for the most part, maybe try to reconsider if they're really necessary. To begin, the complex here, which is a loaded one, it's about 5 grams in total, which is a lot for these kind of complexes. Beginning is Symbiosis racemosa extract, SR10X, standardized at a minimum of 10% tannins, 1,500 milligrams. Now this is a ingredient I first heard about Serious Nutrition Solutions. It's a similar company to this, another great company for over-the-counter supplements. Came out with this ingredient, I think on its own, and also with cocobutyrol as a recomp agent. So it improves non-hormonal muscle protein synthesis. It helps with glucose metabolism, glucose disposal, carbohydrate utilization, as well as turning away carbohydrates from storing as body fat and shuttling them into muscle for glycogen synthesis for energy and to be burned, and keeping you leaner and benefiting your carbohydrate intake as well. Okay, moving on, we have E-cottoneye extract from red seaweed. This has become one of my favorite new ingredients. I really love this stuff for a plethora of benefits: antioxidant, anti-inflammatory. Also, again, helps with estrogen control pretty potently, actually, and natural endogenous testosterone stimulation, as well as modulates GABA in, I forgot what receptor, but it has a positive modulation on the GABA receptor, improving your sleep quality as well and your recovery in that regard. So it's a fantastic ingredient. They got 1,200 milligrams in here, which is a mega dose of, I'm sure it's not a standard like a trademarked version, but I'm sure it's a quality version from these guys. I would expect that. The next ingredient is ellagic acid at 600 milligrams, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory properties. And I think what they put it in here for would be another glucose metabolism support thing for recomposition and shuttling carbs and calories away from body fat and into glycogen synthesis. After that, we have Spilanthes Asamilla extract flour, trademark version SA3X, standardized to a minimum 3.5% N alkamides and spilanthoids. So this one here is probably, I'd say it's in my top 5 for natural, and the natural testosterone boosters are, it's not that there's not any that aren't effective. There's ones that are effective. How effective they are for each individual is going to vary. Some people have a tremendous response to them. Some people have no response to them at all. It's that big of a variance, unfortunately. But a lot of times if you get a comprehensive formula like this, that's pretty well priced and loaded with a lot of different stuff, there might be a synergy there or something else to consider. But I mean, take that with you, knowing this going into these things, that there's potential for that, but don't get overly excited. And the idea that endogenous hormonal stimulation from these things and the muscle protein synthesis stuff, it could benefit you above and beyond what you wouldn't get without it. But the idea that it's like a steroid replacement or even close to any of these like pro hormones, or no, you're not. It's not there, and it never will be. As far as I know, I'd be surprised if they ever came up with anything natural over the counter that surpassed the effect of, drugs that stimulate both anabolic and androgenic activity in significant percentages. So moving forward, but a great ingredient, a great over-the-counter one. I like it for libido a lot. I really notice it with that, and I actually feel like a little bit of a more, I wouldn't call it an energy, I just like a stimulation, but I'm more alert. Yeah, I guess it is a stimulation, but it's not like a psychostimulant. It's more of like a heightened signaling, maybe from actual endogenous testosterone increase. I'm 46, so these things tend to be a little more noticeable. These products tend to be a little more noticeable to me than maybe somebody half my age. But again, that person could also be suffering from low T2, because there's a lot of crazy shit in our world now, and everybody has fucking plastic in them and a bunch of other shit that's screwing up our endocrine system. So that could be actually possible. Next ingredient, Panax ginseng extract, the G70X trademark version, standardized for a minimum of 70% ginsenosides. Ginseng is, I know I mentioned a lot of favorites, but it's another one that is a great all-around ingredient for metabolic health and metabolism, stimulating endogenous anabolic hormones, testosterone, growth hormone, IGF-1. Also has a lot of like adaptogen benefits, so it helps you withstand a lot of stress or toxic environments, or if you're pushing yourself a lot and you're generating a lot of antioxidant response and you're stressed on top of it, other things, this can help support well-being, libido, and I think it can even benefit with like fertility to a certain point, but don't quote me on that one. All right, but it's a great ingredient. Oh, it also has a great like NO2 nitric oxide benefit, good pumps. I love it, and I think it's just, the nectar of life. I really think it's one of those, along with like green tea, resveratrol when it's able to be absorbed, and a few others that are really special. So, okay, moving forward, Sustantia tubulosa at, that was 400 milligrams of that ginseng extract, sorry. 300 milligrams, this is Sustantia tubulosa, C30X extract, standardized for a minimum 30% echinosides. That's a fat percentage for that, and that's a good dose. Stanchy's another one I'm really coming up on and liking. It actually has legitimate capability to boost luteinizing, I think follicle stimulating hormone, natural testosterone levels, and how it has like some neurological and cognitive benefits alongside of it as well, and immune boosting properties too, and adaptogenic properties. An awesome ingredient, a great dose of a quality extract. Then we have Apipure Apigenin, 50 milligrams. I don't know where they got it sourced from, but I heard of it from like chamomile. I think you can get it, obviously synthesized separately, purchased from that, but Apigenin's awesome for a ton of things: rest, recovery, deep sleep, natural IGF-1 and GH production, antioxidant, anti-aging benefits, a lot of good stuff there with Apigenin. And the Apipure is legit. 50 milligrams is a good dose. And to wrap it up, they have Biopurine, which is just black pepper extract to irritate the gut lining some and improve the absorption rate of all these ingredients. They suggest taking 3 caps twice per day. Now, I've been taking this stuff for about 10 days now. And what I noticed so far with it is really good pumps and vascularity and fullness. It lasts throughout the day. It really does. I already have pretty good libido. It's not like, but I usually take products like this pretty regularly that help maintain that. So it's not like anything above and beyond what I normally experience, as far as like feeling a feeling, but my performance in the gym has been outstanding. I've had really good recovery, really nasty dry pumps, vascularity, and it seems to help with metabolism and stuff like that. I notice when I eat more carbohydrates, I sweat a lot on this stuff, so it really like takes those carbs and fires them up and burns them out pretty quick. So I like it. They got a bunch of other really nice products to stack with this. M-Test, Anabolic Effects, Super Swole, their Basis product. Man, what else do they have? Cordarine. There's others too. Like you could stack like 3 or 4 of their natural, like body recomp, hormone optimizing products at not a crazy price too. I think this one, I bought this at Supplement Warehouse in West Dallas, where I live, and I paid, I think, $49 or $45 for it. It's not a bad price. And the M-Test is there for $30. So you get 2 loaded products for under $80 that will blow the doors off of that bullshit eugenics garbage or Cellucor's $130 man optimizer fuckery. I'm sorry, I like some of Cellucor's stuff, but they're on some bullshit with some of those products. You guys need to come down with those prices and quit scamming people with that. You're doing better, but you should improve even more, in my opinion. This is a product that people deserve, and this is an effective product for natural lifters, in my opinion, for the majority of them. You can get Competitive Edge brands at their site, competitiveedge.com, dpsnutrition.com, supplementwarehouse.com, bestnetpricenutrition.com. I don't know if NutriCartel has them, but I'll mention them just because I want to plug them. NutriCartel.com. But, yeah. Oh, StrongSupplementShop.com also has it. And NaturalBodyInc.net has it. So, or NaturalBodyInc.com, excuse me, I'm sorry. check them out and check their brand out, and let me know what you think. If you've tried this or you tried some of their other products and you have the same opinion as me or a different one, I'd love to hear it. I love your feedback, and let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to review. I really appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much for your support, and I'm going to keep plugging away at this and working and improving on it. I am learning more and more here, and thanks again. Have a good night, everybody.